Hi, and welcome back to my Nearpod series. In this lesson, we'll be looking at time to climb here on Nearpod. So, to create a time to climb activity, now just so you understand, to help you understand, for those of you using this for the first time to climb is just a gamified way of doing a quiz in a class. So you basically have students answering questions and they have characters climbing up trying to get to the top of the mountain. Of course, first to get to the mountain, or first few of them to get to the mountain, will obviously be the winners, and so on. So it just gives this gamified experience for students, and most learners like this. Of course, with the nature of learners, you have to always look out and get feedback to know what they like and what they don't like about whatever tool you're using in your classroom. So real quickly, you just click on create and you could just go to activity, or if you had a previous lesson like we did, you could just simply go back and just edit the lesson, and you can just include that as an additional activity within your lesson. So I'll just click on add new, or you could click on this and just go down, scroll down for more options and choose time to climb. So I'll just zoom my screen a little bit. Time to climb. Now, the best way to do this or do any quizzing online, if you're using educational tools online, the quickest way to have this done is to have your questions already written out in a document, and you just copy and paste so you don't waste any time on these platforms. Because most of the times when you're creating this, if you're doing it on the go as you're creating your lesson, of course you're thinking about what questions to ask your students as you're creating your lesson, so it will take up your time as well. So the best thing to do is when you're done with your lesson, think about the questions you want to ask, and you just type it out, and of course have just copy and paste. Now, I'll just put some random questions here just so that we get this over with real quickly. I'll just say, what is your name? Yeah, and I'll just put just several options um, here, random options, of course, and I'll just choose bin. Now you can set a time limit on it, and you can choose an image that you want to that fits the theme of the question. It's all up to you. You don't have to include images, but I just like to do that sometimes. Okay, now I want to add another question because this is just one question in the quiz, and I'll say, what color is this flower? With a question mark, and I'll add the image, and I'll just search for a rose and just include that, and I'll put the options here: red, I'll say yellow. Then to add another option, I'll just say add new, and I'll say black. And the right answer is red. If I want to play around with the time, I'll just make that 15 seconds. Yep, and say add. So I'll add another question, one more question, and I'll say, what color is the sky? Okay, and I would say red, blue, black again. Okay, I'll choose blue. Want to add a reference image, I'll just say sky, and I'll just choose this. Okay, this one looks reddish, so I'll just simply say I'll just say red. And of course, if you've got two answers, you can just click on both of them and play around with the time as well. It took the last time I chose was 15 seconds. That's why it went with uh, 15 seconds. So now I have 10 seconds on that. Now, if I want to reorder this, I can just simply click and drag. So I want this to be question two, I can just click and drag. Now, if I want to save more time and I have similar questions, I can duplicate this question. So I have question four here, and I'll just simply edit the question. I'll say, what color is, or what color are your shoes? Okay, I'll just change this image. Okay, to change an image, you delete the image first, then click on add reference image. I'll just say shoes, and I'll just choose any color of shoes. Okay, and that will be white, and I'll leave the remaining options. Now let's assume I'm done with this. I'll just simply click on save. Now for mathematical questions and equations, you can use this option here. Okay, I haven't used it myself, but multiplications, and so on. You can. I think I used it once a long time ago. Yeah. So click on save, and that's basically done with time to climb. So to preview this on the student end, what's going to happen is I'm just going to, um, first of all, I'll double click on this. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't give me the preview option here. So let me just go back to that. So I'll preview my entire lesson. That's the advantage of just creating one activity, only one activity, just so I go straight to it. Okay, I have to jump. Let's go straight to the last slide. So this is slide 16. Now, with time to climb, you have music in the background, and this is what the students will see. The students will see the questions, and of course, all of them have time limits. Each question has time limit, and the moment they answer the question, after that time limit goes to the next question, and so on and so forth. So, just in the next video, I will be showing you what this will be looking like in an actual lesson, okay, what the students will be seeing on their screen. I just don't want this video to be too long.